Hello, party people, and welcome back to day number 6 of our challenge to complete an entire Christmas island in only 24 days. So we're almost a week through the challenge, which seems like I feel like we haven't done anything yet, and that's making me a little nervous, but that's okay. You know, let's go ahead and open our mailbox. It's just Nook telling us that we got 1,000 miles. That's nice. We do have an open plot today. That was Deirdre who left the island. Oh, it also looks like, I just noticed down at the bottom on the map, it looks like we do have Red on the island today, which I haven't talked to him yet. I did see him in another video in the background, but I never talked to him because I forgot about it because I have short-term memory problems, it seems like. I just get distracted very easily, okay? So, I mean, might as well check out what he has there. I do have to find him first, so I don't know where he would be. Last time I saw him in a different video, he was hanging out over here. That's Colton. That's not my main task for today, but since he's here, I think we should check him out at least. I don't know though. He has a bunch of oh, there he is. Hey buddy, how you? Oh my gosh, not Fauna running up to me at the same time. Why do they do that? Okay, Red, stop talking to me. Red. Shut up. Okay, I'm so sorry. Fauna, I'm so sorry. Please don't. No. Okay, good. Talk. Oh, it's a reaction. Let's go. Pleased. Oh, that's a little smile. Just a little smile. Cute. Thank you, Fauna. I also did, after, the video yesterday, I had a little bit more time to play like while sitting on the couch and stuff. So I did go ahead and get a bunch of the reaction updates from just like buying them through Nooks. I also got some of these things, the custom design things. I got the portal and all of that, which will be handy because today we're actually gonna go code shopping. So that's really nice. And of course it gives me 7,000 updates. So we do have all of this. I also downloaded my eyebrows that I made on Offlinea. So I now have those. I do want to quickly run into Abel's just to see if they have any clothes that I want to buy or my glasses. Ooh, interesting outfits. We also have Weber in here. What up, Weber? Getting some clothes for yourself, I see. Okay. Ooh, oh, I thought those were pants. Dang it, they're skirts. I really want a different pair of pants. Okay. Also, yeah, no glasses again, just these weird ones. Heart shades. Yeah, not really anything I want, so we will not be buying any of that. I'm gonna go ahead and log into the portal real quick and we can start our code shopping. I'm gonna do it outside though. The first code we have here is a dirt path, and I wanted it to be a snowy one. So this is the first one that I have. I do have a couple different, I guess, versions of dirt path. This one is very natural and I'm kind of scared that it won't show up too much on the ground. I believe in the picture that I was looking at of this one, like on Pinterest, they had it on top of the light dirt. So it showed up a little bit more because it was like white on top of brown. I do want to see what it looks like on top of the snow, but I do have a couple other paths that are more like stand outish. Like I have a dark dirt code that has just like the snow around the edges, and then I have a lighter dirt code that has like the snow around the edges. So I'm gonna download this one. I would prefer to use this one if it stands out enough. The other ones stand out a lot. So I do like the vibe of this one more. I'm just worried it won't show up enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and download the rest of this path, and then we can move on to a different dirt path. They also have a couple different like center pieces, so I'm gonna download those pieces as well. But this designer has a lot of cool codes here, so let me just show you those real quick as well. It's not really the vibe of the island, but they do have a bunch of like snowy brick codes, which I really love actually. Like this beige brick, really cool. If I was doing a more like town core vibe, I would definitely use this code. It just looks really cool. And then they have like this one down here, which is also snowy, but it's like the darker red brick color, so that's nice as well. And they have some leaves. I've definitely seen these leaves on Pinterest, but they don't really match the island that we're doing today, so I will not be taking those. But in case you're interested, they have a bunch of other codes here, so you know, in case you want to check them out. we've made it to the next one. I actually did have one before this that I saved that I really liked the code for, like the design, but it didn't have a code on the picture, which I'm really sad about. I even tried like searching for like the descriptors like dark dirt snowpath on Pinterest and I couldn't find it. So it was just like a picture of a design, like the path, but it had no code, which was really sad because I liked that one a lot. But I found this one, which I do like as well, and it looks a little bit more natural. But it stands out more and it's not as dark as the other one, but I do think I quite like it. I'm not one that usually goes for like such harsh edges on paths like this one, but I do want to try it out, especially because I've never finished a winter island before. I feel like I can't be too picky because I've never actually finished one before. So I'm going to go ahead and download this one. They also had a really cute stall code that I just saw, and I feel like I have that saved in a different picture. But this little guy right here, I'm going to download that. And then I also have like the steps like this saved. I don't know if it's from this code or a different one, but since I'm here, I'm going to download those ones as well. And I think that's pretty much it for this. I do like that they have this stall that's like the snowy one, but not with snow. That's pretty nice as well. And then, oh wait, that's kind of cute, that beanie. And then the cardigan. Oh, I'm downloading that. I have a bunch of clothes saved as well, so we'll probably go through that as well. But yeah, lots of cute stuff here. It feels weird wearing stuff like this that's short when it's snowing because I feel like my legs would be cold. I don't know, but I do like a lot of this stuff, like this one too. Yeah, I'm downloading that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and download this stuff and I'll see you on the next code. Here is our next code, and it looks like they do have two versions, which is nice. They also have some cool like fake building codes here, like these with the little windows. Those are really cute. And this little boat hire is adorable. I haven't gone through all of it yet. I've just looked at these two pages so far. But yeah, they have this version. Okay, wait, so what's the difference between this? This is Snowflake Path BR. This is like the screenshot that I saw on Pinterest, so I was looking at this code. But they, okay, I get it. Ready? Okay, so these ones have snowflakes on them, which for me, I think I'm not gonna do the snowflake version because that just seems like a lot, you know? Also, are these for the cheeks? I'm gonna download this. I do have my eyebrows right now, but this is really cute, so I'm going to download those. I might make my own so I have eyebrows with the snowflakes, but, you know, I'm downloading that for now. And then this one has nothing around the edges, which I do like. And then this one just has the little leaves on the edges, which I like as well. So, I'm trying to decide if I want... You know what I kind of want to do real quick? I want to download just a corner of each. So this corner and then that same corner without the little designs around the edges. I'm not going to download the one with the snowflakes because I just know I probably won't like that one. It's very cute, just not for this island is what I'm meaning. Like, I do like it, just not the vibe for this one. So one thing about the codes that when they have stuff around the edges, it sometimes, it's actually really bright outside too. So I'm not even sure we'll be able to really see it. I feel like it's going to be blinding. Okay. So we have this one with the little stuff around the edges, and then this one that doesn't. Okay, not a big difference. I think I do like the ones with the little crispy edges with like the little leaves. So I'm gonna go through and go back to that code, and I'm gonna download the full path with the little leaves on the edges. So we'll get that one, and then maybe we'll test out these. I have a couple more. Let me see. Wait. Oh, I forgot to download those snowy steps, by the way. I just realized that. What do I have open? Okay, I have another path open, which I feel like I'm not gonna like that one actually. So I'm just gonna close out of that one. So that's all that I have for like the dirt paths. And then I have one brick code that I want to download as well. So we'll download that one and then we'll test all of these out on the ground. So again, let me download this and I'll see you back in a second. We made it to the next code, and the one I came looking for is actually these little bricky codes. Is like fallen apart brick. It's really cute. I also really like these little filler type codes, and I did see these on a different thing, but I think I am going to download some of those. And then they also had a fabric code I really want. This one And then this is a stall code that I really like as well. So I'm going to go ahead and download all of that. I also want to see if they have clothes because I feel like this is a creator who would have clothes. I don't know if that's weird to say, but you ever get that? Where you're like, this person probably made some clothes. And they did. Okay, not too many things though. These look like a sweater. A little coffee sweater. Oh, I love the little patches on sweaters. That's so cute. Nothing really that I want out of clothes though. So I'm just going to go ahead and download those. I was also thinking of just downloading the 4 corners of this one, but I think I'm going to hold off on that right now and just grab the stall, the fabric, and then the brick. So, and then I'm going to time travel a little later into the day so it's not so bright, so we can see what these look like on the ground. All right, so codes are on the ground now, and I do have opinions. Okay, so I do like this code, and I think it shows up quite a bit, but I think I want to do 2 main paths on the island, so using this one and this one. But I think I want to go back and change this to the one without the frosty bits. And then I think this one, again, remember when I said I just don't use a lot of paths that have like not so natural edges and like coloring and stuff. I think that's just who I am as a person. And I don't care for this path. It looks a little too like video game-ish, which is so dumb because this is a video game and I can't explain it, but I think it's really cute. It's just not the vibe that I'm going for on this island. If I was doing something a little bit more kidcore, I think I would keep that. And then I do really like this little edge. Obviously you can make it shorter, you know, so it's not like 5 tiles wide. But I did bring over some of the pansies just to see color wise as well, because the island's mainly going to be like red, black, and small pops of like darker green and browns. So like a vintagey, you know, like the whole Ralph Lauren thing that's going on right now that have people going crazy. Which is just like a normal Christmas, but whatever. I'm kind of going for like a Ralph Lauren Christmas, which sounds so dumb. It's just really like a nostalgic vintage style Christmas. People have just got into different styles now. But I do want to download the edges of that path that aren't that blue color. So I'm going to do that real quick and then we can check that out. And then we'll probably move on to a different code situation. We have returned with more pathing. This time I'm here for this frozen lake code. I do want to do an ice skating rink, and I also was thinking of doing like a frozen pond with some like decoy ducks sitting on top. So I think this would be good for that. I also rearranged all the codes because I didn't like how they were sitting. I like my things to be organized. So I am going to grab this one. And I'm pretty sure this is the creator who made a bunch of codes for Nintentalk, because like these were for his like Las Vegas island, and then I know he's doing a like 4-season island right now, so I'm pretty sure like maybe this was for that. I'm not sure though. Yeah, this is a cute flag, so that kind of makes sense. Anyways though, I'm gonna be grabbing that. There are also a couple like smaller pieces like this little circle and stuff, so I'll probably grab a couple different types of fillers. And they do have these, which are like the pine needles. I'll grab both just to see what they look like on the ground. I don't know if they're gonna stand out too much because the pine trees, did I say pine cones a second ago? The pine needles, I don't remember what I said, but in the winter the trees are a little like lighter in color, so I don't know if it matches the winter version of the pine trees or cedar trees, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna grab both of those codes as well just to try, because I'm not sure how it will work out. So, and I'll see you in a second. Next up I have some wood codes. They also have a bunch of the stony bricky type codes as well. But again, we're not really going for that vibe on this island, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab the horizontal and vertical versions of this code. What am I saying? I had a couple different types of wood codes saved, but I think this one is the correct like color that I'm going for. So if down the line I do need different ones, I have a bunch of other ones saved. But for trying to condense some of my codes, I think I'm just going to stick to these 6 that we have here. And then I do have some filler codes that I want to download as well. So that's what we'll move on to next. Next, we are here with some plank codes, and I'm trying to decide what color I want out of these. I think, oh, okay. I don't know. I think maybe, I don't think I've ever used this dark version up here. Let's grab that one and see what it looks like next to this code. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be, I think the one lower, this one, is gonna match just a little bit more because this one has like a little bit of a redder base compared to the first one. Yeah, they're close enough. They're not perfect, but that will be fine. I'm also gonna go ahead and grab this log. I downloaded the log from the other one, but it had the blue sparkles against it. It had the blue sparkles next to it, and I didn't love that. So I'm just gonna download that log instead because I like it more. And then again, I have other fillers, so we shall see each other in a moment. Filler time, and we have a bunch of little stones, which I really like. I don't think I'm gonna get all of them. I think I want this one with the big rock, and then I kind of want this one because it doesn't have any footprints, and then maybe both of these ones. So those 4. Yeah, I don't like that they have footprints though. I kind of wish those were just like little clumps of snow, because if I want to place one somewhere and then the footprints are like going in the opposite direction, I feel like that looks kind of weird. But that's, I guess, gonna be fine. And then this is a really cute path. It has like ornaments around the side. I'm not gonna use it here, but I think it would be really cute for a winter island, especially if you were doing like a more kidcore style. I think that'd be very adorable. Okay, I think this is gonna be my last filler, and they have a couple different of the like winter type leaves. So we have the little like clover type ones, which I think are really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those, and those bring in a little bit more of that blue color that you see from like the weeds and stuff. So I like that. They do have these flower versions, but I just wish they weren't blue in the center, you know? They also have this wood that's kind of nice with the leaves on it, but I'm not gonna grab that. I do like this one, which are just the leaves. I especially like these type of codes to go under stuff. Like if I'm putting down like log stakes or something, it's nice to have that below it. And then I think there was another one that I wanted further down. Oh, no, there wasn't. Okay. What was I looking at down here that I wanted? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember, but I do want this fabric code as well. We're not going to be using a whole ton of green on the islands, but I do want like little pops of green every once in a while. So especially because we're going to be using like the Christmas trees and stuff. Those are obviously green. Also, I don't know what these are. Oh, these are like fancy dresses. Are they all ball gown style? Or do they have a shorter version? No, yeah, they're all ball gowns. Okay. Well, next up, I want to move over to some more fabric codes. And then I also have codes for like buildings and signs. So that is what we're going to go to next. Ooh, this one has such cute codes for like a strawberry themed island. Like imagine a strawberry bunny themed island. Look at that. Like I feel like this could be like an Easter or Valentine's Day island. This is adorable. That's adorable, but I came for a fabric. Oh, these blankets are really cute. That's so cute. Do they even, wait, let me pull up the picture I have of it. What am I looking for? Okay, I don't see it yet. No, wait, okay, 571. Yeah, it's the same person. Oh, did they change out their codes for like the season maybe? I don't like when they get rid of stuff because they had like this one, like this style, but the colors were tan, green, and red. And then they had like a little one with Christmas trees in the center, but I don't see those here now. No. I mean, your codes are very cute, but okay, well, I guess we will not be getting that one. Moving on to the next code. Oh my gosh, what is this? Is this supposed to be SpongeBob? Is this supposed to be SpongeBob? What does that translate to? I wonder, can I do that? It says it translates to desponge bomb. So I'm assuming it is SpongeBob. But that's so funny. Also, why does this one look like this? That is so hard to read. Anyways. They do have a, you know what this makes me think though? This makes me think this is like one of the people who like just take codes and that these aren't their codes. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like that sucks when that happens, especially if I can't find the OG like person. But I did really want to grab this teddy bear code for a fabric because it's really cute. Like I just imagine it like on a bed. That'd be so adorable. They also have another version. Yeah, what is like a little bit different. I also do quite like this welcome sign, but it is very bright, so I don't think I'm gonna grab that. This stall is pretty cute too. I might grab this one though. It's very red though. I think I'm gonna hold off on those and just grab that fabric for now. And I think we can move on from this one. We are here again, and the code that I was coming for was this little snow angel, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have an angled version. Oh, they also have little paw prints. That's cute. Oh, this is the one I wanted, the human one. That's not diagonal. Okay, that's what I want. They also have like a lot of winter codes. Oh, and a realistic heart with blood around it in someone's underpants. Okay. I think I'm just gonna grab this snow angel, and then let me check real quick. I might grab a couple of the snow paw prints because those are rather adorable as well. And then, oh, a gumdrop. That's cute. Not for this island, but they do have like the gingerbread houses, so that makes sense, you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna grab this code and then we can move on. I did forget to grab this one with the other code, so it's kind of getting lumped in with the fillers. Not really, I mean, fabric's not really a oh, I just realized I'm kind of low on spots here. Okay, well, we need to plan better for what we're gonna grab next. Easy peasy, this is just a Christmas blanket that I'm downloading. So just another fabric. We are here again. This is the code I came for, but I'm probably gonna grab this quilt one as well because that is kind of cute. I also cut like these cafe shelves, so I'll probably grab this as well. Before I move on to more fabrics and stuff, I did want to make sure I grabbed a flag design, and my dear friend Leah helped me find this one. I posted in the Discord if anyone had any like vintage style flag recommendations, and she found this one, which I think is super adorable. It's like a Christmas tree in a red sleigh, which is so cute. So I will be grabbing this one. I was just looking at the one next to it though, and that's also really cute. This little ice skate one. It kind of looks like a tree's wearing it. It kind of looks like a tree's wearing it. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, what's inside that box? A little duck? It reminds me, oh my gosh, what were those things called? The Webkins? What was that one weird bird? It was like kind of like a goose. Was it a kiwi technically? No, I have to look it up. It was called Goggles. I don't know what it's supposed to be though. Oh wait, is that Goggle? No, that's Googles. Googles? Yeah, because it's spelled like Google but with an S. Oh, someone said it's a platypus. Anyways, moving on. I forgot about this one filler, but it's a really cute pair of mittens that you like. It looks like someone dropped their mittens on the ground. So I do really like this one. I'm going to sneak it in right here just so we can remain having a little bit of space. But I just thought that one was so cute. Like someone just dropped their little mittens. And I love that it's like the only code this person made. It's so cute though. I finally made it to this adorable creator who's made so many Christmas codes here. And I just love, like, these right here are like the style of island I'm going for. They're just so cute. Oh my gosh. I just love custom codes. I just love them, and I feel like I don't have a lot of room right now. I might get rid of these. I might get rid of those actually. And then just keep this one maybe. Because I have more like stall designs and like fake building code type ones that I want to grab, but there are just so many cute little fabrics that I want. I might also down the line get rid of this because I don't know, I've never used a code like that, and I might like other things better than that. Like how many times am I realistically going to use that? I don't know. That's the issue. You know what I mean? So I think I'd rather pick something that I would actually use. I also want this snowflake code. Very cute. And as always, like if we don't end up using something that I download and we want to grab something else, we can always come back and change them out. But this creator has so many cute codes. Look at all of these. Some of these are like Christmassy, but they also have like just general winter vibes. I am gonna grab this plaid coat as well, actually. But they have like spring ones too. Very pretty. I'm so jealous of people who can make like really good coats. I'm also gonna get rid of the snowflake one because that's not really the vibe that we're going for, you know? So, but like if you're doing a blue winter island even, not even like Christmas, you could definitely use these ones. Like a Hanukkah island, for sure, use that. Oh, they have a lot of clothes. Like a lot of like cottage core vibes. Whenever I see like an apron, oh wait, what is this? Little ducks. Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to make an Easter island and I never have, even though I'm not like, I celebrate Easter, but I don't celebrate like the religious portion of Easter. So it always felt a little weird to me to make one, but yeah, that's cute, but it's very pink. I think this one is more red up here. It's very bright red though. I mean, I'll download it. If I don't wear it, it's fine. It is cute though. I do have a bunch of clothes to download though. I don't think for the clothes I'm going to go through and show you every single one that I download, but I will, well, like while I'm downloading it, I'll probably do that while I'm eating some dinner on the couch. And then I'll just come back and show you the codes that I did download for that. And then I think I just want to grab this gray version too. Okay, moving on. Hopefully we can get some, I think I'm done with fabrics. So I think I'm going to go to signs and building type codes. Oh my gosh, this is the same code that I came to last year for my other Christmas island, where I got the hazelnut milk. Oh my gosh. If you don't know, Hazel's my favorite villager. And I did use this on my Christmas island last year, which was actually a tropical Christmas. So a little bit different than this one. Also, this is very interesting. Monstera leaves on your face. Interesting, interesting. I did come for this. I found it. A food truck with a little hot cocoa. So that is the one that I'm going to download here. I do want to do a cocoa stand of some sort. So there we go. Oh, wow. This person has a lot of codes. These are cool. I don't know what I would use this for. It's obviously like a 9-piece path, but like I don't know. Ooh. I think the other day I was talking about doing a circus island. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Okay, they have a lot of little stall codes. I came here. Here it is. Oh, ooh. I'm getting easily distracted here. I came here for this little post office box kind of thing because I do want to do a post office / like letters for Santa type of build. So I'm gonna grab that. This next one here, very simple. It's just like a shipped package because post office, presents at people's doors, stuff like that. And it's really cute on the cushions. Time for some signs. We got some ice skating signs. This one's very simple, but I like it. I feel like I can use it for like an ice skating rink, but also like renting your ice skates. So that is really nice. I also kind of like the sleigh one. I think it's supposed to say parking, but I do like the design. And I had another one saved for the sleighs, but I think this one works a little bit better. So I'm gonna grab that one. This one's pretty obvious, but we're going for some fresh cut trees because I do want to do a tree farm of some sort. So here we are. Oh my gosh. I only have 2 spaces left. I'm gonna have to get rid of something. I'm gonna have to get rid of some things in here. Ooh, I might get rid of these vertical ones. I don't think I've ever really done vertical stuff like this, so I might get rid of these if I have to. Because everything else, like these are good for like under item fillers. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm running out of spaces this fast. Next up, we have some reindeer that I want to download. So we have this little black nose reindeer, which I guess is just like a normal reindeer, I would guess, you know? So taking that guy. And then I also want the Rudolph one, which is over here. This guy. So Rudolph had a name, but the other one was just called Design. Interesting. And then I think there was one other one that I wanted to download from here. Actually, I don't think so. I was thinking about downloading this wood code, but I have another wood code that I want to download, so I'm going to skip that one for now. For our tree farm area, I also want to do some wood chopping, so I'm going to grab this code that has like the stacked logs, and I think this is where, yeah, I'm going to have to delete some of these. That's okay though, I think. And then actually what I want to do is go back to my code. Where am I? Down here from Offlinea. I love when I get to use my codes. I don't know, it's kind of fun. See, I had like a lumber code like this. Mine was definitely not as good as the other one we were just on. But I do want to grab my barrel code because I'm very proud of that. And I kind of want to do like a mulled wine situation. So gonna grab that. And then I also should have... Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think I have a wood without a clear pixel on it. I wonder if I can just look up wood and it will come up. Not my code, but something that I can download for this. Because I just want like wood planks basically. Yeah, kind of like that, but like normal wood. Yeah, like this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab this one. Perfect. And that's gonna go here. I guess I gotta use the snowy one, but whatever. And then I believe that's all my slots. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the ground. I'm also gonna go eat dinner real quick. So I'm gonna download a bunch of my custom design clothing that I have saved. And then we can take a final look at all of the codes. I also need to time travel back because now it's a little bit dark. But yeah, we can check out all of the codes. Oh yeah, because I saved over that circle. So we have these on the ground now. But yeah, after dinner, we can look at all my clothing codes and all of the codes we downloaded and see if we can get rid of anything. If so, I'll come back and download other ones that actually work for us. I have returned, and as you can see, we have daylight since it was so dark earlier. But I've also placed down all of my codes, and I've gathered some of Christmas items, like basically just Christmas items. I didn't get everything, but I did run over to a treasure island and just grab some stuff that I knew I liked the color scheme of and items that we'd be using a lot. So we have like a bunch of like the festive trees, we have the like holiday candles, some gift bags. I also grabbed flowers that I want. So down here, I think these are all the flowers that we're going to be using. So we have two types of white flowers, and I went with the off-white color just because the other white ones, the snow is already so white. I didn't want it to be like blinding. And then I believe there's 4 types of red. We have the pansies, lilies, mums, and tulips. And then we have cosmos, lilies, and tulips for the black flowers. And I love this. It's so cute. I was thinking of adding the green mum in here, but it just seems so bright, so I'm not going to do that. I also grabbed some bushes, and I just went with I think the hydrangea? Yeah. I was thinking of using the holly bush because it has the little blooms on it, but I didn't want that because this might sound weird, but I hate balancing the colors of the flowers already. So if I have to take into consideration the red off of the bushes, like that's harder for me to use like a red flower next to that bush because it's so much red. So in my mind, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use a plain bush. And in the winter, you can't really tell the difference too much between the bushes. So I just went for the hydrangeas. I like the texture of the flowers. So yeah, kind of reminds me of poinsettias, right? Don't they have like kind of like a texture like that? I don't know. But this is what we have. I also grabbed 2 types of wheat fields. So we have the pale one over here, which is what I think of when I think of winter. But because we have some brown tones, I was thinking of using the gold ones. It will kind of depend on how we decorate later. So probably after we do our first build, we'll see which ones we like the most. But yeah, these are all of our codes. The only one that I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of are these pine codes right here, just because they are very dark. And I'm just not in like super love with that. Also, I didn't even mention, look at my outfit. I look so cute. I also got my glasses finally. So that's really fun. But I'll show you all of the clothing that I got in a second. But let's run over the codes real quick. We have the like natural type path right here. And then we have the like darker dirt version as well. So I'm going to kind of interchange these in areas. Another thing I might get rid of is this little step thing. It's taking up 5 code slots, which is quite a bit that I could use for more stalls. So I had a lot of different stall codes saved, and I only managed to get these 2, which is kind of sad because there was a lot of cute ones. So I might get rid of this little step thing. Like I said before, I think I mentioned this earlier, I've never used them before, and I don't even know if I will use them, I don't have like a specific build in mind for using it. So I might just get rid of this, and that gives me 5 new slots. So that's really helpful. We also have our little log stepping kind of things, plank pathway. That's what I need to call it. I don't know why I always struggle with calling this thing something, but I do like these, so I'll probably keep those. And I like to use them mixed in with the like natural pathing, so that's good. And then over here we just have our simple little stone brick kind of pathing, which I do really love, and I love the color of it and how it blends in with the snow so nicely. Love this code, shout out. We also have our frozen pond slash ice skating rink. So I did download some of the centerpieces that look more like what you would see like on a skating rink, but also some that kind of look like a frozen pond. So we have like this one, you know, if we want to do like a little fishing setup next to it, so it looks like someone's ice fishing. That's really cute. So there's a couple different centers, which I really like. And then you can kind of make this like very organic looking. So love that. And then we have the wood planks down this way. I did get rid of the vertical ones, which I think I showed you when I was downloading codes. Yeah, we did. Yes, we just have these 3, which I really like. I do wish they had a second type of middle code that maybe had different snow patterns or no snow pattern at all, just so it wasn't so repetitive. Like if you have a big dock, you know, those middle ones kind of get repetitive, but that's okay. And let's see, for fillers, we have a little snow angel, which I think is really cute. Not sure like how much I'll use this code, but I just love it so much. I don't think I've ever done this. Maybe when I was like, I've only seen snow once and I was like 2 years old, so like I might have done it back then, but like I don't remember it. But it seems really fun, but also really cold, so I don't know. For other fillers, we have these little stepping stone guys, which I do like. We have these frozen little weeds, which I do like. Actually, okay, I don't have anything to step on. Is there a weed on the ground somewhere I can grab? Where are my weeds at? Oh, I found a bottle. I wish I could get the weed from up there. I'm trying not to have to like jump over a thing. Yeah, okay. I don't have access to a weed, but I did want to see what it looked like. Actually, I might have some. Do I have weeds in my storage shed? All of this when I could have just grabbed out like a vaulting pole or something. Let me see. Let me see. Do I have any weeds in here? I know I have glowing moss, which I can grab out actually. I just don't know if I've saved any weeds. Oh, I do. I have 3 weeds. Okay, let's grab both of these and see what these look like next to it. Because I know the weeds are definitely like that bluish tint. So we have this. Cute. And then I do really want to use a lot of glowing moss because I love it so much. Yeah, I mean, these are more like green colored, but I think like if I put something on top, it will be like a nice undercoat under our codes. So that's okay. And then just a couple other like fillers. We have like this dirt patch and this dirt patch that match both of our dirt paths up there. I also kept the single tile that we had of like that leaf circle. So we have this one that's just like a couple of leaves and there's like some sparklies and stuff with it too, but you just can't really see that. But we could use it on top of like the dirt path and you would be able to see that more. And then we have a cute little log. I love this. I love putting like the signposts on top of it or the plain wooden shop sign. I think that's cute. We have our mittens and I think that's it for filler. And then over here we have our 2 stall codes, which again, I do want to download another stall of some sort. I have a couple saved, so I'll have to go through and see which ones I like. And then we have a bunch of fabrics. We have a couple different like types of plaid or stripy ones, and this little teddy bear one, which I think is really cute. This one I plan to use as our flag because it's just so adorable and I really love it. And again, shout out to Leah for getting this for me. I love it. Well, finding it and sending it to me. And then for some of our like building type ones, I might also grab a couple other building ones in place of this because I do want a post office and we don't have a post office sign and we don't really have a bakery sign either. So I might grab some of those as well. But for over here, we have a package design, which is kind of just like a random fabric, I guess, as well. But you put it like on a cushion, it looks like a little package. We have like a background design for like a bakery or a cafe, coffee, something. We have this for a food truck for like a little coffee stand. I grabbed my barrel code that I made for Offlinea. I just love this code so much. And honestly, I think this is the best code I've ever made. I'm very proud of myself because I kind of want to do like a mulled cider or mulled wine kind of build. And then we have, oh, I put 2 of the same reindeer down. I just realized that. We do have 2 different reindeers. If I'm really short for space. I might just keep the black nose reindeer and get rid of Rudolph. Because I don't know if I need 2 coats for a reindeer that I'm literally going to use once, you know? So if I need to, I'll get rid of Rudolph. But for now, he's staying where he is. I did get this little timber one for a tree farm or like a log, I don't know, wood chopping kind of area. And then just a plain little wooden coat for like storefronts or stuff I want to put with like the fake buildings. We got our post office design, which is like the P.O. boxes, but I do want a sign that says post office or like letters to Santa. That's what I want. Then we have a little sign for our tree farm, for ice skating, and for sleigh rentals, which I really love. And then I think that's all of those codes. Let me go over to our wardrobe I feel like that's just easier for me to show you the clothes that I downloaded. I did download some sweaters and also some of like the dress up ones. Also, I got the reindeer outfit from a Treasure Island because I thought it was so cute. And the mom sweater because I feel like that feels like Christmassy, you know? So for the tops, we have a festive cardigan. We have this one, a little normal red sweater, the same thing but in green. I also grabbed that in gray or like, I guess this is kind of like a taupe color. We have a gingerbread sweater, which is really cute. This little deer one, very cute. It uses a little bit more blue, but you know, that's okay. The reindeer one that I was wearing earlier, I really like that one. We have this one with like a little star on it. This one I thought was hilarious. It's Tom Nook with bell bags. I think that's hilarious. This one, which is like the little dress kind of thing. I always wear these as dresses. They're supposed to be like longer sweaters, but I just wear them as dresses, whatever. But it has like a little gingerbread in the pocket and a little candy cane. That's very cute. This is kind of like the sweater we were wearing, but like a dress version. We have a cardigan with like a skirt combination. This is actually really cute. I really like this one. And then same as the cardigan for the gingerbread, we also have this one that has like the skirt combination, this little Christmas sweater. Someone in the Discord did also send me a bunch of sweater designs, so I downloaded a bunch of these. Actually, let me shout you out. Who are you that gave this to me? Kat found those on Pinterest, so thank you, Kat. And then this little one with the teddy bear, so cute. A Nordic sweater. I like that one too a lot, actually. And this one, these feel more modern, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but these ones feel like more old school vintage, I guess. And then let's see, I think I might have some here with dresses. Yeah, so these are all like the balloon hem dresses, I believe. We have this one, this one. This one gives me like gingerbread vibes, which is like fitting for like an island called Gingersnap. These, they kind of all give me like Mrs. Claus vibes or something, you know, very cute. I don't typically go for like the balloon hem dresses, but you know, it is what it is. And then I bought this skirt just for this outfit from Amiibos because I didn't really have any pants other than this one and didn't love how that looked. So yeah, but here, look, I got the reindeer hood and the reindeer outfit. I also got the ornament head thing, which is cute. I don't know if I'll actually wear that, but you know, it is what it is. I just need my sweater back. And yeah, that's basically all the clothes I got. I'll probably go through and get some more. I do really love custom design clothing. It's just like so fun to me, and people are so talented, so I love that. But this is basically all the codes we got. I think, you know what, I do have a little bit more time. I think I'm gonna get rid of all of these codes and the cedar like pine needle ones, and I'm gonna go ahead and download a couple other ones, and I will come back and show you which ones I get. I'm not gonna take you along just because I don't have too much time, but I'll show you what I grab in 2 seconds. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot I kicked these up, so I guess I'll place them down while talking to you. So let's see, I went ahead and where were the ones I overrode? Okay, this one. This is just like a little code that I could put like on a simple panel. It's just some wood with like the garland with lights, and I thought this one was really cool too for a simple panel, or even like, I don't know if this would look good as a wallpaper in my house, but I thought about that and I thought it was really cute, so I downloaded that as well. And then I grabbed a couple more sign codes up here. So we have one for a bakery, one for some hot chocolate, and one for letters to Santa. which I think are really cute. And then, how many times have I said cute in this video? Probably too many. I also grabbed a window code for if we use retro transportation stops. I like putting that on like where the poster is. And then for a stall, oh, also I think this could be used for a stall too. I think that would be pretty cute. But this one I thought was very nice. It just has some like garland and a little couple of the pine cones. I think those are pine cones at least. So I think those are really nice, you know, out of the codes that we could grab from just getting rid of those couple codes. So this is what we're working with. And I think this is very nice. With that, friends, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and finding some codes for the island. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that we can get to 3 stars and maybe do like a little mood board build. And I kind of want to get rid of like all the trees and everything off the island. So starting flattening the island. I don't think I'm going to flatten all the way. Anyways, you know what? Let me just discuss that tomorrow. But I will see all of you in tomorrow's video. And with that, I bid you adieu. Bye, friends!